Tilly is getting much bigger. You can see her starting to waddle, and cleaning is becoming a little more difficult with 4 kittens in her way. But she's been going around the house nesting. This is when a cat gets ready to find a place in the house to give birth. They do say that cats will pick a place away from traffic in the house and where they feel most comfortable to give birth. Some scissors, and I'll cut like a spot for her to go in. Mm-hmm. The reality is I don't really know what I'm doing. Cut out an espresso. They're not exactly advertising for this. And I mean, it's a little crude. Tilly is very attached to me. She hasn't spent an evening not sleeping next to me, and she naps by me during the day. If I leave the house, she waits at the door for me to come home. You're supposed to leave her alone and give her privacy for the first few weeks, but I'm not sure that she would be most comfortable in another place. Of course, I will leave her alone, but what we did was take one of our litter box enclosures and obviously remove the litter box, and thought this might be a good option in a place of the house where we spend a lot of our time. So we figure this enclosure will be used by Tilly, and we have a camera set up to monitor what's going on. Of course, we will share some of that footage with you guys too. We tried several options, including a dog bed, and thought about a smaller pet bed. But Michelle's internal instincts kicked in, and she bought untold amounts of blankets. So at this point, I think we have a proper nursery. Tilly is due on April 10th, and she may even give birth today. We don't know. I can literally feel her kittens moving in her body, so I would imagine it will be soon. I'm nervous and anxious and excited all at the same time. She is still eating kitten food, and you know, she's a young cat. She's only 8 months old, almost 9, and this is probably gonna hurt a little bit more than you'd think. So, and it's like I have this extreme sympathy because you know, it's being as young as she is. I mean, birth hurts to begin with, but I feel like this could be painful for her, so I really feel for her. Option 2 is a better box in the guest bedroom with blankets in case she wants to be away from us. But I'll be honest, the only cat that's touched that is, so far anyway, is Pippa.
End up putting like a blanket over to give her a little bit more privacy. But we don't frequent this room very often.
We are anxiously awaiting the big event, which should be very soon, so stay tuned.